Network to the world. Subscribe now to the Hot 97 YouTube channel. It's Ebro in the Morning with Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
Kanye West is suspended from Instagram, but just for 24 hours.
Oh, Lord.
That's it for going
Tired
after
of this
Kim.
one too, Rosenberg. I know something you're not tired of. Laura, this is a goodie. You ready for this one?
Okay.
Well, actually, you know what? I don't want to step on the story.
Yeah,
Talk about the Trevor Noah part of the story.
So yes, and for a racist attack on Trevor Noah. That's the headline. So a spokesperson for Meta told TMZ that it basically is violating Instagram's policies on hate speech, harassment, bullying, and they're going to suspend his account for 24 hours so he can't post, comment, or DM. And then they'll take additional steps if he continues. But I think yesterday morning, Rosenberg and I just happened to look on his Instagram, and he was just going off, calling Trevor Noah all kinds of...
Call him a coon.
Yep.
I mean, listen, this is classic Kanye following the footsteps of his hero, Donald Trump, getting banned from social media. Well, this is what you do.
And if you watch what Trevor Noah said, I'm sorry, but I thought it was very well put, and he actually gave Kanye some grace.
Yeah, I gave him a lot.
A lot. So, and I thought
what Trevor Noah said, first of all, what Kanye's saying about cooning is what I accused Kanye of when he was up there soft shoeing around Trump in the Oval Office and hugging him. That's cooning. Not that you supported Donald Trump.
So,
the fact that you was up there hugging on him, calling him your dad, and soft shoeing in the Oval Office was cooning. And listen, I've accused Trevor Noah when he was out there running around with Tommy Loren. Remember that girl?
Yes.
That was cooning too. Who else I accused of cooning at that time? Someone else was in there. Oh, Charlemagne.
Was that for emphasis?
With Tommy Loren. Running around talking about black blanks matter with Tommy Loren. Y'all forget that. I don't. And people was in their feelings because I called him a coon. Kanye too. But what Trevor Noah's honesty about Kanye is not cooning. Sorry. Hate to break it to y'all. Specifically you, Kanye, just because you disagree or he doesn't blindly support your harassment of your ex. Because that's really all he was saying, Trevor Noah, right, Laura?
Yeah, it was mostly based on that. Saying what a lot of us have been thinking that, yes, a few things can be true at the same time. Yes, Kim likes the attention. She's famous and she has a reality show and a lot of it is promotion. But she could also be harassed.
Mm-hmm.
And then, because he's been through horrifying incidents that are very close to him where women weren't listened to and people just kind of watch things happen without, you know what I mean? Like stepping in. I believe his mom was murdered. And if you watch the video, you'll get a better understanding. It's like 10-minute piece, but...
The only thing I disagree with what Trevor Noah said was that he brought up Eminem as a comparison. And Eminem's public harassment of his ex in his music. And said that Eminem's public harassment was more of a shtick than it was what Kanye's doing. And I disagree.
Well, you're on.
It's still a harassment.
It may be, but I do think it was always in music. If Kanye was just doing this in songs, we'd be thinking like one thing. But when you make it your whole personal brand outside of your music,
that's fine. And I get people making that delineation.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd sit there and make the delineation, but I would.
But my point is that's the only thing I disagreed on.
Right.
Was that it's still harassment though.
Yeah, and
it's
by the way,
a form of harassment. Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. But I just feel like DL Hughley, he's the other one who has said the same thing. Like we're all watching this person harass somebody else, and because of their celebrity, you don't take it serious.
Well, and also, back to the Eminem Kanye comparison, Kanye hasn't said that he was going to kill anybody.
I mean, but he has.
Not Kim.
No.
Yeah.
Not Kim.
No.
I don't think he said he's going to kill anybody.
But he said things like, I can afford to hurt you.
Yeah, it's harassment. But I'm just saying, it's not different to Trevor Noah's point.
I disagree with you. I think it's firmly different. One is in art and one is in I'm just
Yeah, but people had problems with Kanye's art about Pete Davidson. That was art.
You're right. I mean, it was weird.
It was still art.
Weird.
But it was still art.
Sure, but by the way, okay, so what was the DL Hughley thing then?
The L. Hughley thing was a threat.
I can afford to argue.
Was
that
a
is
threat.
Public threat. So
Right,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
specific to harassing a woman
listen,
and a woman that you was with. I'm telling y'all the only reason you look at it different is because one is on social media and one isn't.
yeah, well, even if that's true, that's a huge difference.
It's not to me.
Okay, well, I mean, that's nice. I don't see
And
it that way.
Eminem at the time was actually an addict.
So
That's a big difference too.
why that makes him more dangerous or more
Yeah.
why? Kanye's completely out of his mind. What makes him different than someone doing drugs?
Because someone doing drugs
Kanye
making
needs
a
drugs.
threat to kill somebody to me is different than someone who is being an harasser who is maybe out of their minds but hasn't threatened to harm anyone. That's different.
He has threatened to harm somebody.
But he has. He's threatened to harm.
He hasn't threatened to harm Kim.
Not Kim.
Not Kim, but everyone
someone.
around Kim. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Not everyone around Kim either. And by the way, I agree that Kanye's harassing.
You're getting
I'm just
focused
pointing
on-
out.
I'm
I'm
just-
just pointing out it is not different. It's not.
but it's except that we have this one argument that makes it fundamentally different. Eminem, and I'm not saying what Eminem did was good, by the way. I'm sure if he had to do it over again now at 50
He
years
wouldn't do
old,
that.
M would
He
say
wouldn't
I
do
was an
that.
idiot. So let's be clear.
Yeah, yeah,
it wasn't good. But Eminem literally made songs about killing everyone in the industry. He would go on records and talk about crazy things about Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Carson Daly, this one, that one. He was just a lunatic.
Kanye did that too. About Taylor Swift, about all other people that he's been accused of.
And
of
Kanye
being-
got through that stuff just fine. It's
Yeah.
only when it's come into this really like social media harassing that I think people get uncomfortable. You're right, it is a different time. But in this case, that works against Kanye because he's out here saying it on this platform. Whatever, it's not good no matter how you cut it.
By the way, quick correction. Trevor Noah's mom was shot in the head, but she survived.
Got
She
it.
wasn't murdered. But
Sheesh.
still, it's horrific.